Hi. Hello.
Hey.
We didn't rehearse this. Welcome to the very first of many, hopefully, podcast episodes with me, Tori.
And I'm Anna.
You're listening to That's the Tweet.
So listen down and gather up. Wait, reverse that.
Switch it. Okay, so basically, today is just like the first day of school type bullshit. So you're going to get to know me. You're going to get to know Anna. And you're going to get to hear for some bullshit from the background, probably. From our child, our iPad kid.
Hello.
There he is. And we wanted to kind of explain what the podcast is about and why it's named what it's named. So, Anna, do you want to explain to them why it's named what it's named?
Name That's the Tweet because whenever me and Tori talk and we say something weird and or funny, we're always like, that's the tweet.
Yeah.
And then Tori tweets it. And then I retweet it.
Without hesitation. Life is all about taking the things you love and monetizing them. Yeah.
Get your check.
Get your bag. So yes, the podcast is named That's the Tweet because me and Anna will oftentimes take a very small piece of a joke that we do or that we're talking in our weird miscellaneous conversations that we often have, and out of context I'll tweet it, the most jarring part usually, and nobody understands what I'm talking about except for Anna. So we wanted to include everybody on the inside joke. That's the sitch. And this is primarily just like a form of documentation of how we think and perceive the world at this point in our lives. And, everything's so ever changing.
It's a time capsule.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a it's a love letter to humanity. Except sometimes humanity is not too great, and we will be discussing stuff like that too. So we're gonna range from more lighthearted stuff to kind of other stuff. We don't want to be super somber, so we tend to cope or talk about serious things with jokes. It doesn't mean we're trying to make light of it. It just means we're trying to understand it because we have very limited space in our brains. How are we doing today? For real.
For real. I could be better. I could be worse. So I really can't complain.
Just another day in paradise.
Mm-hmm.
Just another day in paradise. How about you, Mason?
I'm doing pretty good. Could be better. Could be back in Lubbock and have a car, but it's all good.
Sometimes the cookie doesn't crumble that way, and that's okay. You gotta adapt. That's what life's about.
Very true.
How are you, Tori?
I am. I'm good. I'm really excited to see y'all, of course. But I don't know. I've been feeling kind of weird. I'm feeling this imbalance, kind of like a shift, an energy shift that my body's trying to get used to. So I'm kind of feeling a little spacey. But hey, hey, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to Spain in a week.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm very pumped and excited. I didn't think I was gonna ever go to Spain when I was a kid. That's for sure. I probably didn't know what Spain was when I was a kid. So
very true. We grew up in a small town, first of all, in Texas. We're not gonna name any names because we don't want to
associate.
That's bottom line. Yeah, we grew up together and we became friends in what, 8th grade?
My first impression of Tori, since you asked, is in kindergarten she came up to me on the playground and made me cry.
Right. And how did that make you feel?
It made me cry.
Oh, damn. Okay. That's true. And I'm sorry about that. And we've moved past it.
Some of us have.
Well, and we can discuss the fact that my first impression of you, I don't recall that day. I repressed a lot of my childhood. But I do recall in, I want to say, 6th, 7th grade. I don't know. You posted something about me on the internet.
I commented on your Instagram, which you were spamming, if that's what you mean.
Yeah. But it was really mean. It hurt my feelings.
I said, ain't nobody want to see your ugly dog because she posted her dog.
Yeah, and then you know what? When we became friends, she threw rocks at my dog.
And now I love her dog.
She did. Mason has
And now I love her dog. Me and her dog are like this.
She just like hated on Daisy for no reason at all at first. Don't you dare. She's old. She's cataracts. Yeah, but that was my first impression that I remember of you. Um so how do you feel about that? That fact.
I mean, that's fine. I didn't make you cry, but
Well, how do you know? You don't know I didn't cry.
and then if you cried, you probably would have said it.
I mean, I was trying to mask my emotional self. Maybe
That's
I
your
was trying
problem.
to be perceived of some.
Next question.
That bird the shit out of my mouth.
Penny nickel dime. Penny nickel dime.
I think I'm going into cardiac. It like spit at me.
For ASMR.
It like spit at me in the back of my throat, bitch, and it burnt. I'm done. Oh!
Oh, you should have told me. I would have put the
Oh, do it
microphone right
again.
there.
Wait. Okay. That was
That's
fucking
the tweet.
loud. That's the tweet. Wait, what were we talking about? Our
Next question.
Okay. Did we start our friendship, and what kind of dynamic? I'm telling you, fuck my shit right up. I'm telling you. And what kind of dynamic was it back then versus how it's like changed?
8th grade for sure. We got close.
Mhm.
We were paired up for a science project. That was the first time I ever went to Tori's house.
That is true. We used to get in trouble. Well, I used to get in trouble because I would roll my chair over to sit by her and Devil Boy every fucking day, and our teacher would read my ass. What are you mad? What is my voice?
No, I just think it's kind of cute.
I think it's kind of what the fuck just happened.
And we got close in 8th grade, and I went over to her house for a science project.
Right.
And I consistently came over ever since. And since that was how old are you in 8th grade? Like 13, 14? And I'm 21 now. So do the math.
Yeah, you do it because we can't. Yeah, we did get super close then, and
7 years.
Yeah. Actually, some of our best like inside jokes come from the first year we were friends. Like we consistently talk about these things.
Mm-hmm.
They never go unmentioned. There's no unsung heroes in this story. All of our jokes are great as individuals, and we remember them all for their service. How has our dynamic changed since we started being friends, do you think?
I think now there's a lot more same shit, just different year. I feel like we got older, we grew up.
Yeah, we definitely, I think our dynamic has changed a lot throughout the years, though. Like on a motherly, me being like the motherly type person. It like fluctuates. You know what I mean? Like when we became friends in 8th grade, like that was never an issue.
Yeah.
So we were just kind of like two idiot kids, and then we became delinquents, and then we became I think we like
we're now citizens.
Yeah, we're now citizens, and we pay bills, and things are different. Like from definitely from a mindset point of view, like we've definitely changed a lot as people, as individuals. Therefore, it changes our friendship, I think.
Yeah.
Because we even though we grew up and we don't live too close together anymore, we still share the same like values and like views on things, which is I think is the most important thing in a friendship. And our values and views have definitely drastically changed since we first became friends, and the fact that we're still on the same page just I think speaks a lot of volume. Yeah. How has our friendship dynamic changed with Mason?
I don't think it has.
It doesn't. It hasn't. It hasn't. I say this beautiful like monologue about our friendship. Well, so what do we think that friendship means, and what if we like define it like a healthy friendship?
A healthy friendship is, it doesn't matter if you speak to each other every day. It doesn't matter if you're up each other's butts every day. We're both growing. We're both growing up, and you make time for what's important.
Right.
And part of growing up is what how did you word it the other day? It's like part of growing up is choosing yourself.
Right. Yeah. No. Part of growing up is realizing that you have to put the oxygen mask on you before anybody else.
So basically, I think that a good friendship in your 20s looks like kind of like, hey, like we're not talking to each other every day. We don't know every little detail about each other just like we used to. That doesn't mean we're not still close. It doesn't mean I don't still care about you the same. It doesn't mean A, B, and C, blase, blase. What it means is I'm grown, you're grown. Things come up, and you can
Right.
either choose to be a part of
Oh.
each other's lives or not.
Right. And like first and foremost, like a good friend should realize that you should come first, like priority to yourself. Like you should never expect
Yeah, you
somebody
shouldn't like.
to do something for you that is just like outside of their limitations, and then be pissed off or like angry or bitter whenever they can't because they're dealing with stuff that they have to deal with. Like you have to realize that you're not their first priority, and you have to be okay with that. And I mean, I've always had like issues with worrying about people in my life, and like being like, oh well, you should do this, you should do that. I'm worrying about them so much that I'm like, well, I wish, like, it's their life. They can choose how to live it as they want to, and I need to be okay with that. Like I'm supporting them. I can give them my advice, but at the end of the day, they're gonna do whatever they want with it, and that's okay because it's not my life. Even though I care about them a lot, I still have to put my health and my shit in front of everybody else's and stop worrying about everybody else's problems to avoid my own. What are red flags in friendships, do you think?
Um, maybe just lying. Straight up.
Lying, yeah, lying.
Maybe,
Mason.
No input.
No red flags in friendships?
Can't think of anything right now. I'm focused.
locked in.
Yeah, his iPad kid is locked in.
Lying and
Just like deception in general, or like, I don't know, going behind each other's backs, or not saying something true, like not being real 100%
yes.
to the face. Trying to pit you against somebody else. Trying to pit you against somebody else is crazy.
That's not it.
That's crazy. Being jealous because you have other friends that and
Mm.
trying to pit you against them, that's a big red flag, I think. I think that means they're insecure. Definitely. Or like, I don't know, just like lack of
Human empathy.
human empathy, that, or lack of like communication skills in the most like small degree, because like it's not fair for one person to feel like they're doing everything, like doing all the work, reaching out to them, trying to start a conversation, and then like, it's very that. Like you have to put it's like a two-way street through and through. If we could write each other's Tinder bio, what would it be?
Hi, my name is Tori. I enjoy
It's a voice note.
crystal meth and long walks on the beach.
Yes. And I think yours would be like, hello! Exclamation point. I'm Anna in all caps. I see dead people.
Did you get that from my? How did you get my Tinder bio?
Oh, was I not supposed to bring that up?
How did you
Sorry.
see it? I put it on 60 and up.
Damn. I was catfishing. I knew it.
Are you losing?
Yeah.
It's not the face of a winner.
You don't look victorious. How would we normally describe ourselves? Like if somebody asked us to describe ourselves, what would we say?
Beautiful, smart, humble, I don't fucking know.
Right? Yeah, keep going.
Probably as like somebody else. Like who are we talking about? Just anybody.
Like a stranger.
Like first impressions.
Yeah.
That girl likes to drink, and that girl should talk to somebody.
No. How would you describe yourself?
Oh, me.
Yes.
I think I'm laid back and I put it under the door. I think I'm laid back. Fun, a good time.
A good time?
A little shy, but only around people that I don't want to be open with.
Right. I think I'm a very much an introvert, and I don't like talking to people.
So we're gonna talk to the open worldwide internet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so much. For some reason, it's so much easier for me to do this because I'm not in direct contact with some other person, some other body. You know what I mean? That I don't know. Because I don't like talking to people I don't know. Obviously, I can talk to people who I know like all the time, and when I'm comfortable with you, I'll tuck your ear off if you let me. You know what I mean?
Ja da 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 da.
Yeah, gift of gab. But you know, I'm pretty much an introvert. I would never go up to somebody in public and talk to them. I don't like it when people come up to me in
Unless
public.
it was for money.
Yeah, unless I was like pandering.
Which we have.
And we do. And we did. I think I'm creative. Definitely, I would describe myself as creative. How would you describe yourself, Mason?
Honest. I'd say I'm a pretty loyal friend.
I'm so fucking smart, and I'm so humble. Also,
You pretty much summed it up. Thank you.
How would you? Who have you been told you look like, Anna? Celebrities.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. This one guy at a flea market told me I look like Anne Hathaway.
True.
That's all that comes to mind.
Annie Joya Taylor.
Oh, I didn't know we were roasting me this episode.
I'm sorry, but you've been called.
Someone
that.
told me I was at a blood donation spot. Someone told me I look like Anne Joy Taylor.
And she decked him in the face.
Yeah.
The cops came, and it was like
they're still looking for his body.
Yeah, well, that's what we.
I don't think I look like Anne Joy Taylor. I'll take Anne Hathaway just because I like her work.
Yeah, Les Mis.
But Anne Joy Taylor, I like her work too. But that's not somebody that you're like, oh yeah, like that's my celebrity crush, like Anne Joy Taylor. Like no one fucking thinks that. So no, I don't. I don't
read. Is that a read? All right. All right, Annie Joy Taylor stands out there. You know what to do. You know what her DMs are. Kidding,
don't tell me that.
Don't. Who have you been told you look like, Mason?
Adam Driver. I got a little huddy when my hair gets long.
John Wayne Gacy.
No.
Has anybody ever told you you look like Robbie Rotten?
No, I think just those two.
Just those two.
Unless y'all have some suggestions or opinions, but no. Okay.
Didn't your mom tell you look like Keanu Reeves, or do you not believe her opinion because she's your mom? She's biased.
I don't think my mom's ever said I look like Keanu Reeves.
Who said that?
Some girl at a party.
Oh. What?
I don't even remember. I don't know who Keanu Reeves is, if I'm being honest.
The Matrix?
John Wick?
Oh. I haven't seen them. Take me away.
Oh, so I'm the villain. Lock me up. Jesus. I've been told I look like Florence Pugh.
She's your name supermodels now. Gigi Hadid.
Bro, actually, Miss Johnson told me I look like Gigi Hadid. I said, don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that again.
See? She brought it up.
It's just because I have a fucking round face like them. Like, what is up, girl? Like, I have a round face with, like, defined cheekbones and, like, green eyes.
Margot Robbie.
And big lip. Margot Robbie.
I get that one all the time.
I've gotten Kat Dennings when I had brown hair. which was really weird. Elizabeth Olsen, or any
I
Olsen
love her.
really, or Miley Cyrus because my voice is low. Also, I get compared to Donna from that '70s show because of my voice.
Oh, I hate her.
I was like,
Can't
how original you
stand
fucking.
Madonna.
Why?
She's such a bitch that whole fucking show, and she's a terrible actress. Okay, that whole show, if you're watching her from episode 1 to whatever the fuck the end of the show, she is not a good actress. She doesn't perform. She doesn't contribute anything
She
to
doesn't
the
give a
plot.
twirl.
And she's awkward. She's awkward to look at. She's awkward to fucking hear speak.
I think that was supposed.
It's
that was supposed
Donna.
to be
If that's the point, then she just seems like a very awkward.
Is that because of her low
character.
voice? Are you trying to?
It's
make
not
a dig at
the
me?
low voice. It's the
Oh, you're trying to read me?
No, it's just uncomfortable to watch. She's a hard watch as an actress in that specific frame of her life. Orange is the New Black. She kind of kills it. She kind of ate.
Okay.
But that 70s show, Donna did not resonate with me. I did not fuck with Donna.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's fair.
Donna hater 101.
Exactly. Yeah. I was always a big fan of Jackie, but Kelsey was my favorite.
That makes sense. That tracks.
Yeah. Damn, Jackie, you can't control the weather. Okay, so back to us. Back to me. What are some of our hobbies and interests? We're so interesting. I paint, sculpt. I make jewelry. I make bath salts. I pretty much anything creative other than making rugs. I don't know how to knit. I do know how to crochet. I know how to sew now. So I have a lot of little creativity outlets that I like to do. And meditate. I like to I usually do that every day, but it's been so fucking hot.
Tori's been helping me with my affirmations.
Yes, that is true. That is true. I do my affirmations every day. It makes me feel better.
I know how to play the piano. Like, only things that I've muscle memoried.
Yeah, I can attest to that. I've woken up to playing the piano on my forehead one time.
I've painted things before, and
yeah,
that's like the only creative things I feel like I do.
But do you have any like hobbies? Do you run? Do you?
I ran 2 miles the other week though. And my outlook on like the gym is if I can like once a month I'll go to the gym, and if I can run 2 miles like I did the other week, I don't think I have to work out. I think if I can run the 2 miles once every month, and then once ever I can't do the 2 miles, that's whenever I'll start like working on myself.
Right. I mean, it's everything's individual. Like everything is what works for you.
Yeah, I just think that like I'm straight, I'm young.
Yeah, and why are you worried about it?
I'm not, but I will if I can't run the 2 miles. Like 1 month, if I went in and I was like, let me do my 2 miles like once a month, and I did it, and I was like, oh shit, I can't do it. Then that's whenever I would be like, okay,
time to take my health seriously. It's time to go get this bone checked.
Yeah.
Do you have any hobbies, interests?
I go to the gym. I enjoy spending my free time volunteering at homeless shelters and
soup kitchens.
Yes. And
he's reading to the blind.
I enjoy taking care of animals. Anytime I find a dog on the side of the road, I'll take it in.
Do you really volunteer? Or were you lying for the cameras?
No, all the time.
I've seen him there. I've met him at the soup kitchen a couple times because I also...
Because she's homeless.
She
was a patron.
He always gives me an extra scoop, so...
Yeah, that's sweet. That. Oh, chunky style, my favorite. Okay, what are our spirit animals? Mine is a sea turtle because they eat jellyfish and get high, and I think that's life imitating art, imitating life.
Spirit animal. A cat. I'm just going off my favorite animals. I like cats. I like seals. And
Like you've never felt a spiritual connection to a certain type of animal?
I guess not, but recently I really liked weenie dogs.
Right. I mean, those are on trend. They're trending.
Yeah. I'm the reason.
She's
They're doing just fine.
Yeah. What about you? Spirit animal?
I would say a shark because I'm always moving forward.
Keep moving forward. Just like Meet the Robinsons. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. He's one of the singing frogs.
Oh, otters are really cute.
Otters. They are cute. I love otters. Do we have any celeb crushes? Ooh.
Jake Gyllenhaal. I know it's gonna be controversial because of the Swiftie movement, but I think
Swifties get her.
he's very cute, and a lot of people don't like him because he broke Taylor Swift's heart. But I don't know.
A lot of people have.
Yeah, there's if you want to count them all because there's a couple.
I mean, there's a list.
There's a whole
The
list.
Swifties have a list for people, and
And
that's
she's
what
got
you
a
do.
blank space, baby.
She'll write your name. You bet your bottom dollar.
You either date Taylor Swift or die trying.
Exactly.
Who's your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush is, I mean, it's always been Dylan O'Brien, girl, and I know what I'm worth, so I will settle for nothing less. What about you, Mason? Let's shock us. Oh, I was about to say shock us. Of course, he fucking says the most basic. Okay, say it again.
Jenna Ortega. I can spell it if you need me to.
Don't give her any more promo.
Tattoo on his back.
That's so good. So good. What about the opposite sex? I mean, no. The same sex. Yes.
I still knew what you meant even before the
That's
correction.
what I'm saying. You all.
No, but I think I'm just stupid. I'm just like, oh.
We're the same. We're the different sides on the same coin. You like taking care of animals?
Same sex celebrity crush. I just saw Barbie, maybe Margot, maybe though.
Oh my God.
Now, I like Nina Dobrev because I really like The Vampire Diaries a lot.
I did not know you liked it that much. Though.
I like it, and I think she's very pleasant to look at. Like if she did.
But as Elena, girl, no one likes a whiner.
I'm not saying I would listen to what she had to say. I'm saying
I
on
just like
a
to look at
screen,
her.
I feel like she'd be.
Oh, you're objectifying her.
She'd be pleasant to the eye. Like I feel like if she played anything else, and I think she has. She's played in some rom com.
Mm-hmm. She's
and
playing
I ate it up because
right.
Like I just like her, and I think that she
works for what
she's
got.
pretty. Yeah.
Fair. Margot's a solid choice. Very solid. Zendaya.
She's really pretty.
Great.
She's really pretty.
Yeah. Yes, she is.
I don't
What?
I don't really like her with Tom Holland.
Why?
You just not like Tom Holland?
Maybe that's it. But as far as Zendaya and Tom Holland, I just think that she can do so much better.
Like who?
And that's saying
Well,
something.
that's Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's Spider-Man.
Not my Spider-Man.
Whoa,
Maybe that's where the root is.
MJ.
It's not my Spider-Man because Tom Holland is not my Spider-Man. I think he's cool. I think he's cute. I think he's funny.
Who do you ride for?
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
And
he's the OG.
I've seen like pictures of them together where she's like gripping his hip.
So, what is so bad about that?
Could be a bottom.
You're right, and maybe that's my ignorance.
He's the little spoon.
Maybe that's my ignorance. Maybe they're a perfect couple, but in my eyes, I don't think they match. And I think that Zendaya should be with somebody like
me.
No,
like
nice
like me, or
me.
I don't know, Hugh Jackman.
Okay, Zac Efron.
Okay.
No.
Tobey Maguire. Andrew Garfield.
Can you imagine? You like literally any other Spider-Man.
Literally anyone else.
Oh shit. Okay. What about you? Are you gonna say Ryan Reynolds? I bet you will. Robert Pattinson.
I don't know why I didn't say that.
I mean, he's a funny guy, but
yeah,
he's just. I think he's overhyped.
Also, Billie Eilish.
No,
I think she's gorgeous. Is she not beautiful?
She's really pretty. She has a really pretty voice. I like her music. I do like Robert Pattinson. And Kristen Stewart.
Mm-hmm. Oh, bitch. I forgot about Kristen. She's in the race. What?
No, she's cute. But yeah. I like Kristen. Rob. Taylor Lautner.
Mm-hmm.
He did a backhand spring and shit at the Taylor Swift concert.
Yeah, she brought him out.
And he was in the music video for whatever the fuck. Very good.
Very good. I can't remember who was there for that. They put it on their story or something. It's like or they did a TikTok of it. Oh, it was Elise Myers. I love her. But yeah, I mean, Robert Pattinson was a solid choice. Good job.
That was really good.
Yeah, that was like out of left field too. I was like, whoa. If you could invite 3 people to dinner, living or dead,
Robert Pattinson, Taylor Lautner, Kristen Stewart.
all in the same room again.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing a reunion.
If Twilight
baby.
has no fans, I'm dead.
I'm dead. If they only have 1 fan, it is me. I would invite. Oh my god, Leslie Jordan,
Aww.
RuPaul, and
RuPaul?
Trixie Mattel.
Yeah.
No. Change RuPaul for Katya and Trixie and Leslie Jordan. I think that would be an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, they're friends.
Yes, because RuPaul, I think, love, but I feel like she's way too out of my price range, and also like probably would think I'm garbage. So, what do you think, Mason? Yes.
Well, you said to dinner?
Yes. 3 dead or alive.
I think Kanye.
Controversial.
I like that one.
Or you say MGK.
No, why would I say?
Just to fuck with me. I don't allow that in my home.
Maybe Kanye.
Will Ferrell.
Jay-Z, because you gotta have dinner with Jay-Z.
You gotta have dinner with Jay-Z.
And then
Danny DeVito.
Yes. Snoop, bitch.
Maybe Rob. Yeah, Rob.
Rob Pattinson.
He makes a comeback.
Again. Okay, so he can hit
We
on
keep
him at this
circling
dinner
back
party.
to this.
He's gonna hit on him at this dinner party,
Well, I think he's an interesting guy. Yeah, I think he's a good actor.
and I think I have a lot to offer. Tell me something you think that is true that almost nobody agrees with you.
So like some hot takes.
Yeah, like an unpopular opinion.
Mm.
Can you handle it?
You go first. I've been going first.
Okay. I think that starseeds are real, and a lot of people would disagree with me.
Y'all not ready for that conversation.
But y'all aren't ready for that conversation. What do you think, Mason?
I don't know. This isn't really something that I don't know if this is a hot take. I don't think it is. But one thing I hate is whenever people say, like, whenever you wash your hands, you're standing there and you watch your hands wash themselves. I think that's the dumbest thing ever. And I hate when I hear people say that because you're sitting there controlling your hands.
People say that?
Yes. And you're washing your hands. You are controlling your hands. I just hate when people say that. I think it's really stupid.
No, I don't.
You guys should see the angle that he is currently like leisuring at, because this is like some entertainment. Anyways, he's just chilling.
I would
like
agree.
This. He's gonna give himself like, I don't even know.
I would agree. I don't think that your hands wash themselves. I think you wash your own hands.
Well, of course, your brain controls every fucking movement.
But you know how they used to do like the whole Scentsy, like without having you to pump the soap. You would just like
the automatic.
I think that's stupid because the soap's already on your fucking hand after you touch the soap pump, so you're already washing your hands. So what's the point of? Oh, it's like reducing germs. You're no matter how many germs are on that soap pump, you're putting soap in your hand to wash them. So it's going away.
Robots are stealing our jobs.
Call me Charlie's dad, Charlie Jones.
You look like Charlie Jones. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Those are some hot takes. Wait, what was yours?
Oh,
that was the stupidest shit I've ever heard, though, because like I've never heard somebody say that, and if somebody said that to me, I would not let them live that down.
I don't know any hot takes of mine. Maybe like
that any ranch is good, including buttermilk. She
not
said
a hot
any
take.
ranch.
People like ranch. It's not a
I
hot
know a
take.
lot of people like ranch, but not any ranch. A lot of people are specific.
No one's specific. If you like ranch, you like ranch. That's just for the people that think that they like ranch, but they don't really fucking like ranch. If you're like sitting there being like at a restaurant, like, well, what kind of ranch? Is it buttermilk? Because I won't order it. Like, no, if you like ranch, you like ranch. You'll order fucking ranch.
No.
Ain't no way that somebody who likes ranch will sit there and ask like the ingredients of the ranch. If you like ranch, you like ranch. Ranch is ranch.
No, I disagree because I do like ranch, but I don't like buttermilk ranch because I can taste the butter. I don't like buttermilk
If
at all.
next episode, there's gonna be some buttermilk ranch and some ranch, and I'm gonna switch them up, and you're gonna tell me the difference because I guarantee you won't be able to.
I will be able to.
Okay, cool.
I'll be able to. Trust
Tune
and
in.
believe. Tune in. So what? Okay, what's one thing that you think people misunderstand about you the most, or and what's something that you wish that more people would see about you? I think. Okay, I'll go first. I think that people. My face is not the kindest looking thing when I don't smile. So a lot of people think that I'm like really mean. Um, and I don't think that that's true, but I think I can be. I think anybody can be. But I don't think that I am. Can you? And I wish that people could see that I'm more than what I like the outside appears to be. Does that make sense?
Don't read a book by its cover.
Marry that. Especially because I'm in a walker and people like to look at me a lot and assume a lot of shit about me. So I hate that. But I love one of my favorite things in the world is when people underestimate me though. Like when people think I'm dumb. Because I have like a really I sound like Crush from Finding Nemo. So people think I'm dumb, but I'm really fucking not. So that's one of my favorite things. What about you?
I don't have anything that I can think of right now about
that people misunderstand about you. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like you would know yourself better than I do.
I guess I don't care enough to find out, but
right. That's valid. What is something you wish that people could see more, like without like having to get to know you, like extensively? What is a trait that you wish people would walk away from you being like, "That's Anna. She's."
I mean, I would hope people think that I'm nice.
Yeah.
Like just the positive.
Like, I hope that people think I'm really fucking hot. I hope that's the vibe I'm trying to put out there. So I hope that's what they're receiving.
I would just hope people think that I'm accepting. I don't know, just like positive things, yeah, but that's what everyone wants their people to think about them. So I don't know. I guess I think
it just depends on what people misconstrue about you. Because that's what it was for me.
Yeah.
So, what about you, Mason?
Repeat the question.
What do you think people misunderstand about you the most, and what is something that you wish that people could see?
I think people think I'm mean. You know, I like to think of myself as very kind.
Don't. Sorry, Mason.
Yeah, that's it.
You think you're really kind, but you want people to see that you are really kind?
Yeah, you know, like when it comes down to it, I feel like.
But like, what is something that you want to leave people with when they meet you? Like, what do you want people to think? Like, oh, Mason, he's.
Oh, that guy's real.
That guy's real. Okay.
Guy's honest.
See. Okay.
Then maybe you should stop trying to choke me out every time I walk past you in the hallway.
Stop tripping her every time she walks past you. Jesus. Stop calling the police on us every single time.
No more swirlies. I don't know. I can't think of like I haven't ever thought about me dying. Try not to think about it.
Actually, one of my biggest fears.
My biggest fear is dying.
Dying? Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Fear of mortality or whatever.
Really? Is it more of like the unknown, what's gonna happen next, or is it just like the dying itself?
I just think that life is like you only live it once, and I think that everybody that thinks about how you like, oh no, like it's not the end. No. You like everybody that like Christianity, all that shit, like all these things to getting real. All these things that like there's a life after death are just like our own way of not being able to process us not existing. So we make up things to make ourselves exist even after we die. So we're like, oh, don't worry, I'm not scared to die because I'll go to heaven, or I'm not scared to die because I'll be reincarnated. I'm not scared to die because like a million different things. Whenever you die, you simply just don't. You just do not exist.
Well,
and that's scary.
But there is the law that all matter cannot be created or destroyed. So technically you go somewhere, and if not anything else, you could be buried with a tree or buried in the ground and like feed bugs, you know what I mean, from your body. Like either way, you're never really gone.
I know, but you are in a sense that you don't think anymore, you can't feel anymore, you can't like
you don't know that.
Blink, breathe, you can't do anything anymore. So I don't know that, but if that's the case, then you only have one life.
But then
like
what's
Drake said. So I don't know. I get really like sad whenever people die young or when people
I think it's
get in,
normal
like,
to get really
freak
sad when
when
people
freak
die.
accidents because that was their only chance of experiencing anything ever. Whenever you're like if you're 3 years old and you get hit by a car, that's your only like experience of life ever. That's super sad.
I mean, in that perspective, it is, but I don't see it that way. So, I think that it's sad to think of it that way, and that's why I don't like to, and that's why I don't.
See, it's sad, so you don't, but it's probably what it is.
I mean, you never know. Who's to say? Aliens exist, bitch. You never know. You never know. What about you, Mason?
I don't even remember the question.
What do you want to be remembered for?
How much money I made.
I want to be remembered as Elon Musk's only competitor. Looking back, would you have done anything different in your personal life? Since we're so old at the age of 21 right now.
At our big age.
Yeah, but this is the introductory. This is where we stand at this point in our lives.
Maybe not cared so much about what people think.
Right. So, like, in other words, like, if you could go back and talk to your, like, 18-year-old self, what would you tell them if you can give them advice?
Just like 3 years ago.
Or, like, okay, so 12, 10
yeah,
years
it would be the same thing, not care so much what people think.
Right. I would say the same thing, but also add that before you can truly explore the depths of the love you have for other people and the compassion you have for other people, which I had a lot of, and I just didn't know what to do with when I was younger. And so it made me frustrated, and like I didn't understand the feelings I was feeling, and I just took everything out. Stop that. I was just taking everything I felt out on everybody else, which was not cool. I would just be like, you need to love yourself because you're the only person that you're gonna have 100% of the time, and just know that you do not deserve the things that are happening to you or that will happen to you, but that's just part of life. Like, you can't do anything about it, and there's too many variables. Like, if you play the what if game, you can play that for years. So just roll the punches. What about you, Mason?
I'm gonna agree with you. Yeah, I think you really summed it up.
What she
You
said.
did a pretty good job.
Thanks. He wasn't listening, aka
I totally was.
I clocked him. What is the best compliment you've ever received?
That I look like Anne Hathaway. I like it. I always like when people say that I smell good or that.
I like when people say that I'm smart or funny.
Yeah, or that like I make them feel comfortable. Anytime anyone feels comfortable around me, I always feel very complimented.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of the best compliments too. What about you, Mason? Probably none of those.
Well, most men don't really receive compliments like that.
I feel safe with you.
Maybe just not to you. It's like no one's ever told me I smell good.
Nobody's ever said that I'm smart or funny. Nobody ever talks to me.
I was told I had kind eyes.
But his mother.
He was lied to.
Wasn't a family member, actually.
That's nice. Kind eyes. That's I get a lot of eye stuff too, but I don't know.
Mason told me that one of my eyes is bigger than the other.
How so sweet of him.
Well, one of mine is too, so it really wasn't.
Yeah, but that was the first time I ever heard that. That was the first time I ever heard that. So I went my whole life thinking that both of my eyes are the same size, and now
I'm
that's all
humbled.
I can think about.
I'm humbled. What is the funniest like insult you've ever received? I think that would be a much more interesting question than the last one. Mine? You already know what mine is. You already know what mine is.
In middle school, somebody told me that I seem like I would look better with my clothes on.
Please, at all costs, keep your clothes on. Please, God. Holy shit!
And you can tell that how much that affected me because it stuck. I'm talking about it when I'm.
That is fucked up. Who said that to you? Are you for real? What an asshole.
I know.
Oh my god, I'm suing him.
That's a good one though. I've kept that one in the chamber for a while since.
That's
so.
fucked. Well, mine was Tori. We all have our quirks.
You're just
being batshit crazy. He's a hey, he's good at insult. He's an insult comic, I think. I think he's like Bianca Del Rio without the wig, and with no fame. He's a no one.
with the nose though.
With the nose, shittier teeth, and a chain. What about you, Mason? What's the funniest insult you've ever gotten?
Or like lose my number. I think that one's always funny.
That one's a read, girl.
Or get blocked.
Get blocked. Get blocked. And that's all you have to really say.
I don't know, honestly. I can't really remember any like insults that stand out. Nothing's really hit me like that, you know. I've never really had one that stood out.
No one's ever had anything bad to say about me ever, so I don't relate to this.
Remember that one time you were playing Clash of Clans and Anna sat next to you on the couch and you said, "Stop touching me," and I said, "You're playing Clash of Clans."
Oh, yeah, that was good.
You're playing Clash of Clans and you're asking somebody to stop touching you.
That one was good.
That one was good. Credit to me.
DC Tory.
Yeah. How would our parents describe us?
Dirtbag.
Dirtbag. Disappointment. My mom would describe me as her little girl. She's so creative. Very she would say I'm talented. Stuff like that.
Anna, this is my impression of my mom describing me. Do you be the interviewer? I'll be my mom.
How would you describe your daughter, Anna?
She's out there. She's different, you know. She does her best. Doesn't always work out for her, but she always keeps trying. And
she's resilient.
You know, she's resilient, and some things don't work out for her. But guess what? She just keeps going.
She keeps going, and acts like nothing happened.
Even
really
whenever,
funny.
Yeah, it's so funny that
she's
keeps
hilarious.
Trying. Because odds are stacked against her. She's amounted to nothing in my eyes, but you know. Gotta give it up to her.
She's a salmon in between my toes, but love her.
God love her.
God love her. She's my daughter, you know. But I think I've heard her say that verbatim, actually. What about you, Mason? How would your parents describe you?
Gary Goth.
Smart ass, probably.
Accurate. Anything else? That's the only descriptor your parents have for you. Damn, mine was all nice and shit. What was our favorite subject in school? Mine was science. History?
English.
Solid. Mine was English and science, but I preferred science. I was good at it. And okay, so what is our chart? What is our big three?
Scorpio, Sun, Cancer rising, and Aquarius moon.
Ooh, mysterious. A Scorpio sun, a Libra moon, and a Virgo rising. Mason?
He doesn't know his, but so I'll tell you.
Okay.
Taurus rising, right?
Okay. I know you have a water moon,
Virgo,
bitch.
something?
It's Pisces. Pisces moon, Taurus rising, and then Aries sun.
He's a sensitive shitster. Are we? We've already kind of answered. I'm an introvert. Are you an introvert?
Yes.
And I know Mason is too.
Damn, you didn't even let me answer.
Mason, are you an introvert?
Are you introverted or extroverted?
I would say.
He said I'm introverted around y'all.
He's like, I hate y'all. I hate being here. If we had to write a book tomorrow, what would it be about?
The invention of the atom bomb.
I mean, that's like universal. A lot of people can relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would write a self-help book about how not to live your life according to my many years of independent research that I've led. Don't drink a Four Loko for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And
unless you're trying to be cool.
Unless you're trying to
unless you want to
look around and find out, bitch.
You're trying to live a little.
Yeah, unless you're trying. Yeah.
You're not trying to be a prude.
Damn. Yeah, you gotta fit in somehow. Shit. Thank you so much for listening to the very first episode of That's the Tweet with Tori
and Anna
and Mason.
And That's the Tweet.
And that's the tweet. Any shout outs that you're listening to, like you're listening to a song, a certain artist a lot lately or anything like that?
Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo.
True. Paint the Town Red by Doja Cat. Anything? Any shout outs at the end?
Brent Fayez. Any of his songs. You're welcome.
He says you're welcome. All right. And all of our accounts, social media will be linked down below as per usual. And we hope to see you in the next episode, which may or may not be us discussing our high school years and drama and bullshit that we went through, because we were always in some shit. So, thank you so much again. Bye. See you next time.